What is up, you raggedy motherfuckers?
Episode 4, here we are. It's gonna get wild.
Yeah.
Roll the intro. So on first thing we're gonna do today,
Yeah, you're probably wondering.
why the beer can's here, we have 5 more. We're gonna do a blind taste test.
And see if we can tell them apart.
It's gonna be some torture, but
Yeah, because so I let Kayla pick out. I gave her money and sent her to the gas station and told her to buy random beers, like in singles. And well, they sell some weird shit in singles. And Corey doesn't know what she bought yet.
the only beers I know about are these 3 right in front.
And these are what I drink every time, Corey drinks every time, and this was just left in his
It's
fridge.
the party beer.
So, without further ado,
Let's see what we got.
let's just put this over here. And
Yeah, hide it so I can't see it.
starting off easy.
Ooh.
A Coors Latte, you know.
Hers, yeah.
And then,
Hell yeah.
well,
What else you got there?
a Blue Moon. Which
What?
I think we might be able to guess that one.
All right.
But we're going to run the Blue Moons.
All right.
And
Never
then,
had one.
you know, you said something interesting about Milwaukee's best ice. It's not ice,
Yet.
but it is light. So
Oh, damn, man.
we're about to get real Wisconsin up in here, you dig?
Damn.
And then
You got spotted cow in that piece?
a little ice house.
What
You know, because if you didn't feel like a stepdad that beat his kids,
the?
you will after this
you
one.
can now.
And then
Holy
this is what I meant by torture.
Have you
Kayla-
ever had any of this?
No.
I have. And you are in for a fucking treat, buddy.
I told Kayla, I said, you do realize that like hobos that live under bridges drink that, right? And she didn't realize what Steel Reserve was.
Yeah.
So
There's a reason they sell that in every hood gas station there is.
yeah. So
That's great.
this is our selection. I think we're gonna get this one fairly easily.
You'll get Steel
And
Reserve.
I think this
pretty
one
fucking
we're
easy.
gonna get pretty easily.
Holy shit.
And we'll see about the rest of it.
Is there another one?
Oh yeah, and then we're starting a new segment
Oh, okay.
on this here show. So later on in the evening, we're going to be trying this. Kayla picked this one again.
Okay.
It's Sierra Nevada Big Little Thing. Never had it. I've tried a lot of shit. He's more of a whiskey guy, so
Yeah.
this is one I've never had. So I figured if I've never had it, you've never had it.
Yeah, no.
So,
I've had the first 3 and then that shit box.
Yeah, I've had obviously these 4. I think I've had Blue Moon. I have had none of these.
Yeah.
So,
That's Steel
and
Reserve, man. Is a
I've never
treat.
had the Sierra Nevada. So
It's definitely a treat.
we can. I don't. Do you want to do the tasting first, or would you like me to go first?
I'm getting this fucking shit out of the way, bro.
All right, man.
I'm
So
gonna get rid of this misery. I'm gonna turn around.
Corey's gonna turn around, and
He's gonna label.
I'm gonna label some shit here, and then we're gonna go from there. You can't. There's a rule. You can't look at the bottom of the cups. Okay.
Are you gonna leave the cans in front of it?
Yep. And then I'm just gonna mix up the shit.
All right. So obviously not order.
Yeah. So they're not gonna be in order, but they will be on the bottom of the can, on the bottom of the cup. I mean, so you can't look at the bottom of the cup.
I think I should torture you with the whiskey one after this shit.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't. I mean, unless people want to see me
Throwing up on the podcast.
yakking on the podcast.
Come on, man.
Okay, we are in there like swimwear.
Did you pour them in yet?
No, I just labeled all my cups.
Okay. I can't turn around, can I?
No, you cannot.
I just want a little sip of each one, man. I ain't taking a fucking glass of beer.
Nope, I get that. Believe me. Oh no. I already fucked up.
What happened?
It's all right. You'll never know the difference anyway. You're going to know when you drink Steel Reserve. Trust me.
Dude, it's bad.
Is it?
Yes. Have you ever had any? If I'm not mistaken, it's like malt liquor beer, right?
I don't know.
It's kind of like Old English and stuff like that, I believe.
Old English. Nice.
And that is some like, you know, the reason they drink that so much is because A, it's the alcohol content is pretty high.
Mm-hmm. It's cheap.
That's why you see the people that can only afford 1 or 2 beers. They
Yeah.
buy everything either Steel Reserve or something that's ice.
Yeah. Because the ice is just like higher proof, correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just terrible altogether.
Nice.
I've never had anything with ice that was good. I mean, whiskey and ice is pretty good.
Yeah.
But a beer ice, no.
I feel like I've had one that was like, okay. I don't recall.
Milwaukee's best ice is
What does your uncle drink?
natural ice.
Natural
Natural
ice.
ice is rough, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
I played beer pong with that one time.
Yuck.
Nothing stayed down that night.
I can imagine.
I mean, I've also played beer pong with vodka.
Mm-hmm.
That was rough.
Okay.
Fill your cup with vodka. Well, there's a couple shots in each cup.
Yeah.
Needless to say, you're gonna get really, really drunk, or you get really, really good food.
What in the actual fuck is ice?
It's like a brick shit house.
Ooh, that just smells bad. Son of a bitch, dude.
That's terrible.
I would just like to point out that I did not pick these. I drink Miller Lite and Coors Banquets, so this is all my wife's fault, and you can blame her. And yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no actual fucking clue what order these are in, but you are more than welcome to turn around, my friend, and start in any order you would like. And I'm going to
This is miserable, bro.
write down on my phone here. Actually, we just have a piece of paper. This would be easier. Got a notepad and a pen right there. If you want to hand it to me. I want to write down what you think it is.
Do you know what they already are, though?
No.
Oh, you got them on the bottom.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
I'm going to, actually, let's have you start. Since we're on camera, this would be left to right. So let's start
Excuse me.
with one.
This is one for me.
Yeah.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So you, that's number one. I'm gonna write down what you think it is, and then we'll write down what it actually was afterwards. They all pretty much look the same this time. We did this before on TikTok, and
Yeah, we had like,
we had Yingling,
Yingling
and it
and
was
stuff was
super
obvious.
dark. And Yingling was the one we both got right, and then he got one other one. But
all right. Ready?
yeah, talk to me, Goose.
I'm scared, man.
He's like, I don't want that Steel Reserve.
I don't want that ice house either.
Yeah.
All right. Man.
You got an idea? It just tastes like, I don't even know what it is, to be completely honest with you.
I don't know.
Because I mixed them up and I can't remember who's where. So,
Man. All right, we'll just figure it out. I'm going. Well, ice house.
okay. Well, hold on. We should probably flip that one over so we can keep track of how many you got right and wrong. So you can go ahead and flip that one over.
It's not empty.
Oh, well, see what it says on the
I'm
bottom
not
of it.
drinking that.
See what it says on the bottom of it then. That's Coors Banquet. Ooh.
Yeah. Coors.
Coors Light.
Yeah, Coors Light. Ah, wrong again.
What was that one?
Bud.
Although this is going to give you
Ooh.
some dead giveaways. Because
Maybe.
once you start eliminating them, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I do.
That's all right. That's all right. We've already started running it this way, so. What you got there?
Milwaukee.
Okay.
What's NBL?
Milwaukee's Best Light.
Oh, got one. I never even had Milwaukee's Best. Ooh. That's still reserved. It's just,
What's it say, 211?
yeah.
That's still reserve, yep.
Oh, I told you it was easy.
Check. All right.
I got to cleanse the palate. Woo. Dude, I'm telling you, it's rough.
Speaking of cleansing the palate, I don't even have an open beer. I'm just sitting here dry.
Ooh, that's Blue Moon.
Yeah? BM?
Oh, nope. It's ice.
Ice House?
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, that's rough. Coors Light. It says Bud Light.
No, it says BL. It's Busch Light.
Busch Light. Okay. My bad.
Did you already look?
I did, but I don't. I promise you, I don't know what it says.
That's fine. I don't care. There's only 2 left anyway.
I don't remember what I picked.
Yeah.
That's got to be Coors. CL.
Coors Light. So did you say that was Coors Banquet, or was that?
Coors Light. That's
You
what
were
I
thinking
said.
it was Coors
Yeah.
Light? Okay.
This one, the only one that's not picked is Blue Moon. It's got to be what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay, so you got 4 right out of 8.
Man, my stomach.
Them are rough, huh?
That's gross beer, bro.
I'm not looking forward to that.
All right. Let me get some cups. Right over there.
Exactly 8 cups.
All right. Let me see the Sharpie and turn around, buddy.
Damn, Daddy. Got some Ciroc apple. Summer citrus. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I'm not looking at that one, dude.
There you
Thanks, Doug.
go. Here for you, buddy. I'm waiting for. I don't want them to like. Let's see what we got.
Oh, we did have another light, too. What's it? It's probably just good by now.
This is terrible, man.
I feel like a kid that got put in the corner.
You're in trouble. You're gonna hate every second of this.
Okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, thanks, here.
You know what's messed up is I didn't even guess the beer I drink. It's kind
Yeah,
of
well, I
fucked.
got Miller Lite last time, so.
All right. Almost there, pal.
Oh, that's good, buddy.
Almost there.
Is it Ciroc owned by like a famous rapper or something?
I believe Ciroc is
Diddy, isn't it?
Diddy.
Yeah.
Nice. That's probably an aggressive pour.
May or may not drink all of it.
You don't have to. All right. Well, I got one more left. All right. Let's see. All right, good to go.
You feel confident with the next up?
I think so.
Okay. Oh boy. So you got
get pen
4.
and paper here.
I gotta get 5 right. Jesus Christ.
Run it, buddy.
If you hit me with this just right off the fucking
Come on, bro. Center hole. To be with the Lord.
That's Blue Moon. No fucking way.
What is it?
That's Steel Reserve?
It's gross.
It's really not that bad.
Ah, man.
There's no way that's Steel Reserve. You had to fuck that up.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
You had to go back for seconds on that
Oh,
shit?
God. All right. This isn't going to end well. If I thought Blue Moon was Steel Reserve, fuck.
Come on, brother.
The fuck?
Any guess?
It's got to be like Bud Light or something.
Bud Light, you guess?
I've never tasted that before. I'm going to go Ice House. Ice House is my
Okay, what do you got?
That's Milwaukee's best.
Yeah, buddy.
Damn it. I was thinking that too. I should have fucking went with it. I'm gonna fail
You
miserably.
gotta get your shit together.
Oh, excuse me.
The Steel Reserve's kicking in.
That kind of tastes like banquets.
You want banquets?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bud
Light.
What the fuck? What's wrong with me? God, I suck at this game. Fuck, I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna go Coors Light. Fuck it. Bush Light, motherfucker, dude. I could, at best, if I get all 4 of these right, I could tie. This is bad.
You gotta put your thinking cap on, buddy.
Yeah. That's Blue Moon.
That's Blue Moon?
Yeah. Fuck me, dude. That's fucking Ice House. That's pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Blue Moon's gonna be obvious. It's got an obvious taste to it.
You think?
Yeah. So does Steel Reserve.
I didn't.
The only reason I knew Steel Reserve is because I've had that bullshit.
Yeah. All right. That's banquets.
Banquets?
Yeah. Yep. That's banquets.
Got one.
Whoo! 1 for 7, 6. That is Blue Moon, 100%.
Blue Moon?
Yeah, yeah, that's Blue Moon. So then this one's got to be Coors Light. Yep. So I got 3.
You got 3.
Damn it!
You're better than that.
I am. So apparently, I'm terrible at guessing my beers, and apparently I have the beer taste of a homeless person.
Yeah, well, I mean, plus side is if anything ever goes south with your finances.
Yeah, and I still want to drink beer. I can just drink Steel Reserve and Ice House Edge.
Yeah, fuck it. At least you know you can drink now.
Yeah.
When you can't afford them banquets anymore.
Yes. It's kind of why I'm excited about this whole.
Movies over the side here.
Yeah. It's kind of why I'm excited though, because with us planning on starting some side hustles here, I think hopefully if this shit takes off, this whole, worried about finances thing ain't gonna be a thing anymore.
No, I don't think it'll be much. I think it'll take off pretty good.
I mean, I think especially if we can like widen the amount of shit we can do in here. Because
I think the biggest fail with a lot of companies is, I think your biggest issue is you got to find your niche.
yeah,
If your niche is, for instance, we do auto glass.
yeah,
At our normal job, if we get out of the auto glass realm and add, whatever, multiple different services, I think it dwindles what your niche is.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, most people get good at something because they do it constantly.
Right, and
So
I
if your
think
best thing you can do is auto glass, and then you do auto glass day in, day out for months. And now you're doing auto glass and tires, and brakes, and engine repair. And, now you're getting all this other new customers which is great for business because they know you can do all this stuff.
yeah,
But then once it goes back to auto glass, you're like, oh shit,
yeah,
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I know what I'm doing.
yeah,
And then that might take a fall.
yeah.
And then it's like, now it's good as you once were.
Right. But also too, I think there's like two sides to that too, because it's like, we have it at work where we're slow and they'll take fucking anything. It don't matter.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
they'll do like doors, as far as like
Door latches.
door latches,
locks and
regulators,
handles and yeah.
we've done some
But I think
not out of glass related jobs. But I mean, you got to take what you can get when you're just slow, for sure.
for sure. But
But I don't want to just like. I think like I'm trying to think of a good example.
I mean, you got to stick to what you're good at. There's just no way around it.
Yeah, but like a hot dog stand.
Yeah.
They sell fucking hot dogs.
Yeah. They probably
There's a
make-
reason they don't sell fucking steak-ums and cheeseburgers and
Yeah, yeah,
tacos.
yeah.
You stick with what you can
Yeah,
pump
yeah.
out.
For
you know?
sure. For sure.
It's the whole stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You know? And I think if we do that, I mean, work, but if we do side hustle, we get into just a couple little the auto detailing and the window tinting now,
Yep.
and occasional filler work with brake jobs, oil change, stuff like that. That's fine. But if we stay with that detailing and tinting,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be a great niche.
Moneymaker for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Because there's some, I mean, your cheap car dealers or details are $100 inside, $100 outside.
Yeah.
That's your cheap bottom line.
Yeah.
They're getting your car clean,
Mhm.
but it's not like this thing is roll off the floor clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple of last cars we bought, we had a buddy of mine detailing for us. They look better after he detailed them than we did when we got them from the dealership.
Yeah. Just to fill you guys in.
Oh yeah, I guess we went in that blind, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it is what it is.
Not
but,
bad.
we've been kind of discussing back and forth, finding a way to make money at home. We work 40 hours a week, sometimes a little bit more than that, but usually not a whole lot more. So, especially right now in the wintertime, we're kind of slow, and there's no reason why we can't spend more of our time to make money. Especially like right now, it's a Saturday night. Our wives are in the house, we're out here.
Yeah.
But we do this all the time, so there's this big shop here. Why not? If we're all four going to spend time together and shit with our kids and whatever,
Yeah,
why not
we have a
spend it
I have a 60 by 50 shop that we're not utilizing.
with an office and a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no reason to sit here. I mean, we could literally all of us be sitting here right now, and all four of us be tag teaming a car doing a detail.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know my shit when it comes to detailing cars, but
Just like anything, you get into it, you learn
Yeah,
different
I mean,
tricks.
there
I
was
know
a-
people in
there was-
detailing that I can learn stuff from.
there was a point in your life you didn't have a fucking clue about how to set a windshield. But
No.
10 years later,
And now I'm like
13 years later,
less
here you are.
like- I'm like mediocre.
Yeah, well, okay, cool, good story. You know what I mean, though. Like, there was a point in your life
Oh,
where you didn't
100%.
know a fucking thing about auto glass, and
You
then
guys, and we're not naive enough to know that we got to start from the bottom. We're not going in this knowing that we're going to be, or not. We're not going into this like we're good.
yeah,
Most people these days go into a new job and are like, I'm worth $55 an hour.
yeah, no, and we're also like I think it'd be a smart thing to do is to just start with close friends and family.
100%.
Like, hey, let me clean out your truck
Even
for
if we-
$100.
Yeah, even if we offer them a hell of a discount.
Yeah, you know what I
all
mean?
we're doing is
Trying to get our
knowledge.
name out there. Because
Well,
word of mouth is the quickest way to spread a business,
100%.
in my
and then
opinion.
we're just gaining knowledge.
And learning.
Because your family's not going to be pissed off at you if you didn't get every crumb out of that
Yeah,
car.
yep.
But
And
they
that
can
too.
give honest feedback. Hey, you missed this a little bit, so we can watch that next time.
Yeah, and also too with detailing is like everybody has their own line of products, and every product works in its own way and works better for this or that. And it's like we can
Yeah.
figure out like, hey, we might use this brand for this, but we use this brand for this.
Yeah.
Or if it's, especially when it comes down to like paint correcting and stuff like that, it's like, well, you can paint correct a red car with this stuff, but
Correct.
you can't do a black car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, for sure.
well, I've come to the conclusion in my life that like, and I'm not like hurting for money by any means, but there's too much money in this world to be made for me to just be sitting
Just
on my
be getting
ass
by.
to just be getting by. I'm 30 years old. I'm not a spring chicken by any means, but I'm also not anywhere near old.
Yeah.
I've still got minimum
40
of
years working.
35
Yeah.
to 40 years of working left in me. I
Yeah.
might as well fucking grind and make the last 10 to 15 easy.
Get it while you can get it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
My hope is to be done by 50.
I'm a firm believer in you'll never work as hard for somebody else as you would for yourself.
Oh, 100%.
Because, you put me in a shop and I know that this is my ass
This is how you eat.
and I'm the one that, takes the fucking fall for this shit. I'm going to fucking be meticulous. I'm going to work my ass off. I'm not going to make as many mistakes because guess who's paying for these mistakes now?
Yep.
Me. So
Yep.
I think it's gonna be cool. There's no reason to sit around here.
No, we got
just
we
be
can
getting by.
put 5 or 6 cars in here easy.
Oh, well, and I mean, even comfortably, I think you could do 3
Oh, yeah.
very comfortably, without having to move a bunch of shit around.
Yeah.
And there's heat, there's a TV, there's music, there's,
Yeah.
there's everything we fucking need in here. There's a fridge full of fucking beer.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We got a microwave for Hot Pockets.
exactly
Sold,
my
bro.
point. So it's like, why are we not?
Yeah. It's stupid not to be. Anybody, I don't care what you do, what you make, you're not getting by comfortably on 9 to 5. It's just not happening.
No.
And if you do, you got extremely lucky with either you get paid way more than you probably should,
Or
which
you have some
kudos to
crazy
you.
ass college degree, and yes, you
which
might be
kudos
making.
to you, but
And even the people with the crazy ass college degree, it's like, sure, you might be making a shitload of money, but you're also in a shitload of debt because of that college degree.
well, that and the biggest thing, and I found this out personally. Once you start making a shitload of money, you start spending a shitload of money.
Oh, yeah.
So then you're like, oh fuck, and then you got put the brakes on everything.
Well, that's like I was talking to, because I was doing a side job for Kayla's uncle, and him and I were talking about money because he's kind of like, him and his wife are the people that Kayla and I go to for money questions.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that, like I've told you before, they walk into a car dealership and it's hold my fucking purse and watch this, and it's 0% interest, they buy whatever the fuck they want at whatever payment they want, and
Yeah.
so, I go to them for shit like that. And he was saying, he's like, I didn't start even having fun with my life until I was your age because he was groomed from a very young age. Okay, this is what you're going to do, and then you can start spending your money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He even said, he's like, we didn't start going on these vacations and shit until I was your age. He's like, but by the time I was your age, I had built my own house. I had, started my own business. I had done all these things, and it's like,
Yeah.
I might be a little bit behind, but as in like, I know we've talked about before, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V.
Oh yeah.
That dude will tell you flat out, you think you're too old to restart at 40? Shut the fuck up. Restart. Because in 20 years, when you're 60 and rich, nobody's going to say, oh yeah, he had to wait till he was 40 to become rich. No, they're going to say, holy shit, I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
So, I'm tired of fucking...
I don't have any. I mean, if we get rich doing what we're doing on an everyday basis, awesome. I'll be pumped. But I'm just trying to live comfortable, more comfortable than we do now. Put it that way.
But, that's what, like, I've always joked around about, like, if I ever won the lottery,
Yeah.
I'd probably still live here.
Oh yeah.
I'd probably still live here in a normal fucking house.
Yep.
But I would have badass toys, a badass truck, badass cars, and do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, you'd have to do something to stay busy.
I don't need some big giant extravagant life. I don't need private jets. I don't need all that crap. But a fucking dope ass diesel truck and a side by side would be cool.
Oh yeah.
A couple motorcycles and a fast car, you know. New pair of tits for the wife. You know?
Yeah, buddy.
I don't have to worry about that, but
Well, 20 years you might.
it was a joke. But you know what I mean. It's I want to fucking.
No, I get that for sure, man. But
The time is now.
yeah, we ain't waiting on nobody.
Yeah.
Might as well get on it.
Yeah. So
We're gonna tackle this. It's gonna be a fun ride, and we'll fill you guys in on a journey on the way too, as far as how it's going. We're into
Yeah.
this work, this didn't work. We're into this, doing it, whatever.
Dude, it comes back to like the conversation we had last week of like, are our kids? Do we want to show our kids that you know it's okay to just go to work every day and just get by, or do we want to show our kids that you go out there and fucking get it and you take what's yours? You know what I mean?
I'm not satisfied with mediocre.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't care if it's McDonald's, man. I'm gonna get the best burger and Philipper there is.
Yeah. So
I'll show you. SpongeBob better watch it.
yeah, I'm ready to watch some football and scrub some cars, baby.
Yeah. That's what I'm
And
talking
even
about.
if that turns into something else, you know what I mean? It is what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. I don't care as long as the money's
it's a
coming
stepping
in.
stone.
And at the end of the day, it's like I don't want to be one of those people that their life revolves around money. But you know, I heard a quote the one day, and I don't remember who I heard it from, but the guy, you know, he basically said, people like to tell you money doesn't buy happiness. Okay, well, I got 99 problems, and money would solve every last goddamn one of them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, no, if you're and another one.
I'd rather cry with a fat bank account than cry being broke.
Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street guy,
Yeah.
said on a podcast once, I've been broke and miserable, and I've been rich and miserable, and I'll take rich and miserable every day of the fucking week.
100%.
It is what it is, man.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't getting shit in this life without money, so.
Yeah. And I'm trying to throw midgets like he did.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's illegal in at least 40 states.
Well, there still gives us 10 states to follow.
Fair enough. But, you know, and the same thing, too, is like, even if I just have more money to have fun with, cool.
Or even just, my biggest goal in life is to have enough money to A, leave something for the kids, and B, do stuff that I didn't get to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff I never got to do as a child.
I'll tell you what,
Or a
man.
kid or a teenager or whatever, but I want to be able
As expensive as it was, as much as we probably responsibly couldn't afford it, that fucking cruise motivated the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back. And maybe not, you know, and I definitely do want to take another cruise. And man, cruises aren't for everybody. There's a lot of things I didn't like about it, but
Yeah. I hope I get to the point in life where I actually enjoy vacations.
the whole thing is like, I don't want to. The one thing that I do very much remember about this is 10 times a day, Kayla and I were having a conversation about money on that trip.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't like arguing, it wasn't like fighting, it was, hey, how much have we spent today and are we still okay? I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I should just go, it'll be okay, just go. You know?
Yeah. Especially, I know you try to get those vacations in. Hell, we went to Cocoa Beach, Florida, 4 or 5 years ago. And it was one of those things like, I already had it planned, it was paid for. Obviously, you're spending money when you're down there, it wasn't, obviously, but gas was set aside, the resort was already paid for, everything was
Yeah.
covered. It wasn't until like a month and a half, 2 months before we went, I'm like, oh shit, we haven't set anything aside yet to spend while we're down there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man.
And that was the whole thing. And like, I mean, we had a good chunk of change.
Yeah.
But we knew that from the time we left home to the time we got home was going to be almost 10 days.
Yeah.
And there was going to be some days where we spent more money than others. And we were, you know, we basically just, I think Kayla and I both were so scared to spend money like the first half of the week that by the end of the week we kind of got to ball out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was dope. But like, it was one of the things like, we wasted so much time that we could have been having fun.
Yeah.
Or
Worried
just
about money.
worrying about, and again, like I said, we weren't fighting, everything was kosher, but it was like, we're having this conversation fucking 10 times a day to
Instead
make
of
sure.
just taking in what the hell's around you.
Yeah, instead of living in the moment, experiencing it, taking pictures and whatever, we were conversating about money.
Yeah.
I'm tired of doing that. Like, I don't want her to have to come to me and ask if
Are we good?
we have enough money for her to go get her nails done. Or,
Yeah.
for her to go get a fucking Starbucks coffee or what, you know what I mean? It's like, just go.
Yeah.
The money's there, go.
Yep.
So that's definitely where I want to be in my life.
And I think we can get there for sure. It might take, it's good. You have to take hard work for sure and dedication to it.
That's one thing I ain't never been afraid of.
No.
That's the easiest fucking thing you can do.
Work?
Yeah. Everything else is shit you gotta worry about, but
yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing, like, even with Kayla's uncle we were talking about today, he's like, I am hard on you because I see how willing you are to work. And he goes, and I know with your work ethic what you could do. He's like, but you've probably never been told how to save a dime in your life and shit like that. And I wasn't, but, he said, I could call you tomorrow and offer you $50 to come clean my toilets, and you'd be here cleaning my toilets.
Yeah.
I would. You know what I mean? I tore out carpet for $100 today.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a lot of carpet. I was there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it was worth every penny of it. You know what I mean? But it was like, he said, if you could take that and figure out how to budget your money and save your money and turn that into something that makes you a lot of money, he's like, you'd be fucking loaded. So it's, a work ethic. If you got it, you're good. You just got to figure it out from there.
Well, I think the biggest thing is a lot of people have the work ethic. I mean, I honestly feel like a lot of people do have the hard work drive in them. But it's just, how much were you taught in school or even by your parents how to save money, how to budget? No. And I can't speak for you, but we grew up with very little. So when I make great money.
Yeah.
So I started making great money. We're gonna do great things.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that's
you have to maintain also.
That's kind of where I got into that cycle of like, oh shit, I make really good money for somebody my age, and then it was like, I'm gonna treat myself, and
you start living like you start living like you make great money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're like, fuck, now I gotta maintain this X amount of dollars every week.
Yeah.
If not, we're fucked. You know?
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing is to learn how to manage that, and
that's why I said too.
I think everybody's got to take that one on the chin.
I told Kayla and I had this conversation, and I even said it to you earlier. I said, if I had to go, like we start this side hustle, and I had to forego a paycheck from the side hustle for X amount of time, to where I knew that once that day comes, that money was just going to roll and never fucking stop.
Yeah.
And so be it. But I also need to, my goal with this side hustle is to honestly, all the money that I get personally, or Kayla and I get personally from this side hustle, gets put in a fucking account and doesn't get touched.
Yeah.
Until maybe the day comes that this side hustle becomes a full-time operation.
Yeah, you gotta pay yourself, yeah.
Then, obviously, I'm not going to have my full-time job anymore of doing whatever, so I'm going to have to use that money, but...
And that's a great...
Well, and
what is that? There's a guy, I don't even know who it was from, but it's a quote that's talking about, and this is, you can consider this a dream of trying to get it started. And it is, if your dreams don't scare you, your dreams aren't big enough. You know what I mean? If your dream's just to make it to that door, that's all you'll ever do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But if your dream is to build that door,
yeah. So, well, and that's like one thing too. I've had to program myself, and it's easy to say, but I'm a very cautious person. I'm a very planned out person. I don't do a lot of things spur of the moment.
Yeah.
There ain't a successful person, in this world that didn't take a whole shitload of risk. I mean, even look at our boss.
Oh, yeah.
He quit his job where he was making a shitload of money to go do chip repairs.
And he sat at car dealerships. That's how he started. He sat at car dealerships doing chip repairs out of his trunk.
Exactly. You think that ain't a fucking risk?
Back then, a chip, because that was a new thing.
Yeah.
Back when he started in the 80s, fixing chips and windshields. And the kit back then was like $1,200, $1,300.
Yeah.
So not only did he make the kit, he bought the kit and made it, he bought the boxes and was selling the boxes and kits also.
Yeah.
So
and I know, I mean, you know his backstory better than I do, but
Yeah.
from what it sounds like, his dude was very successful as a insurance salesman.
Yeah.
Before saying fuck that and then going out on his own to.
Well, just too many people there's too many, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making an honest living, sticking to what you do, and just being okay with that because you're comfortable, it's comfortable living. I know multiple people that got a job, they stuck with it, never leave. They'll retire from there,
Yeah.
and they made a decent living, and they were comfortable life.
Yeah.
But I'm not comfortable with going in and clocking in a factory every fucking day.
I got too many expensive hobbies.
Well, it's not even that. I'm just like these goddamn shit, like all the shows you see, that '70s show, Roseanne,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. All the fuckers did was go to work in the factory and come home.
Drink beer.
I don't. I mean, I like drinking beer along with the next guy, but I don't know what it's like to go to work and just come home and sit down.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, what do you do with your hands?
Yeah.
I
mean, I do that. I am guilty of that. I come home and don't do shit most of the time. But I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, dude, there's all this time. I come home and I'm like, I always tell myself, I don't have time. I don't have time. And then like you and I got in that argument the other day, and you're like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Because I'm sitting here going, thinking about all these things I could do. I was having this kind of conversation with myself this morning, and I was like, how long do I think it would take to do a, you know, like let's just say like our base, we were talking about detailing cars. Let's say base package, interior detail. How long do I think it would do? About 4 hours to do a great, really good job, right? And maybe even less than that.
I mean, to start, yeah. I had a guy
Like just a vacuum and a wipe down kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
a really good,
you probably look at 2 hours
2, 3, maybe if you,
3
you
hours
know,
if you're real-
depending.
if you're real anal with it.
But I'm sitting here going, okay, well, I get home at 5 o'clock, and I sit there. Usually, most of the time, Kayla's got dinner done by the time I get home. So 6 o'clock, well, I never go to bed till 11 at the earliest, possibly midnight. I'm thinking, okay, so
That's
I
four
could,
details. You
I,
missed out
I
on
could
3
eat, I
details.
could eat dinner, be at Corey's house by 6, work there till 10:30. That's 4.5 hours.
That's 2 details.
Be home by 11 or
Yeah.
even 10:45, in bed by 11. Still going to bed at the same exact time. But at that whole time, I just made probably $300, $400, $500, $600.
And that's what I said to you the other day. It's like, you're like, oh, well, you work, 70 hours, you didn't have time. You got fucking time. You just chose not to use it. And I'm not knocking you by any means,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of people's issue is they get this head space that, oh, I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Really?
And I will say that working 78 hours a week
Oh,
and
it'll
working
kick you.
40 hours a week is a huge difference.
Oh,
but-
100%. And that's what I told you when I did the oil field. We was doing over 100 hours a week.
Yeah.
And we still did gym. Half of the guys went to the fucking bar every night.
Yeah.
All night goddamn long until the morning. And that's, you got time. It's
Yeah.
just whether you want to use it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, 4 to 5 hours of sleep is perfect for me.
Yeah.
If I get
Yeah.
legit 4 to 5 hours sleep.
Yeah.
That whole you need 8, 9, 10, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a guy that did math on that. It's like you sleep 8 to 9 hours a day. In a year's time, you've wasted like, as opposed to sleeping 4 or 5 hours, you've wasted like almost a month and a half of time.
Yeah. There was a thing Steve Harvey, it was a quote Steve Harvey said, he's like, the fucking stock market opens up at X hours, whatever them guys have been up for, whatever, and you already missed out on this much money. And
My Robinhood app goes off all night long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Start it
So,
out and finish it off.
like I said earlier, we obviously we're not just going to talk about beer the whole time, but the name of this podcast is Beer Math.
Yeah.
We are in a bar. I mean, yes, we're in your shop, and we did talk about, using the shop for a shop, but
Still a bar here.
we built a really dope bar this summer.
Well, you built it.
You helped.
Guided. I didn't even guide it. Just bought it.
But this is a fucking dope bar, and we're here, and the podcast is called Beer Math. So we're going to start a reoccurring segment, and it doesn't have a name because I am not an original human being, but it's a new beer we've never tried. So this is Big Little Thing IPA by Sierra Nevada.
Let me see this.
And I have drinking quite a few craft beers,
Family owned and operated.
but
And argued over.
nice.
That's pretty.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't think Corey has, so I'm pretty positive he's never tried this one. I haven't.
This is an IPA.
Yeah, but we're both born and raised in the county that we still live in now, and it's a very much a small rural community, and there's a lot of dive bars and a lot of like old men that have drank the same beer since the 70s, and you know,
I'm
that's kind of
pretty
why.
sure, yeah, there's a lot of guys who still drink Little Kings if they can get them.
Yeah, but that's kind of why, like, I, as a joke, like, wanted like the Milwaukee's Best Light shit, just because it's like somebody's grandfather drinks a shit ton of Milwaukee's
Still,
Best.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like Keystone.
Yeah. So I want to try things like that, but I let Kayla pick tonight, and I'm fine with this. I'll try it. I don't care. But I want to, like, just as a joke, like, I want to try like fucking. I mean, I've drank PBR, but like shit like PBR or Milwaukee's Best or like.
Yeah.
You know, shit your grandfather drank. I know I drink Coors Banquet, so I'm an old man too, I guess. But just funny shit. Like I'm trying to get a hold of some spotted cow. So if you're in Wisconsin and you're watching this,
hit us up.
Yeah, DM me or Corey, and we need to get some spotted cow. But you know, there's a lot of beers like that we want to try, and I want to try. So tonight it is Big Little Thing IPA. So here we are.
You know what we could call this? This is just a win.
Talk to me, Goose.
What's beer made of?
Hops.
We can call it the Hops Tour. Because all we're doing is trying beer from all over, man.
Hopping around.
Yeah. This is the Hops Tour.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm not a big fan of IPA.
Have you ever had any though?
Yeah, once
okay.
or twice. I'll probably just have a little swig or two.
Yeah, you don't have to drink the whole thing.
I'm not a man. Even the smell is strong.
Yeah, but
Just,
you know,
I'm
there's
more of a whiskey guy.
yeah, and I get that, and like I couldn't, so if you don't like it, that's fine. But like you couldn't get me to sit down here and like, oh here, try this Angel's Envy,
Yeah.
because I'm going to tell you it tastes like hammered dicks, and
It's actually a good bourbon, bro.
it might be to bourbon guys, but
Yeah.
to me it probably tastes like ass cheeks. So
This smells like ass cheeks. This smells like a 70-hour work week.
yeah, this smells. I don't know. This give off like.
I might have to put a wife beater on and smack around an old lady
No,
or something.
see, I was thinking like,
Or put a button-up shirt and go to college or
like
something.
I feel like I drive like a 12-year-old Porsche.
Or like a
And I think
Datsun 240Z.
Well, you know, but I feel like I drive like a 12-year-old Porsche.
You like
I,
that guy,
I make
yeah.
like $300,000 a year, and I think I make $3 million a year, kind of deal.
You like that guy off of what's the name of the movie? Matt Damon. He's in college, or he doesn't go to college, but he's a smart guy.
Rain Man,
No. It's
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
You like the guy from the bar that's
Yeah.
trying to like the one that comes.
But
out
although
with-
it's Sierra Nevada, so like,
but it's out of Chicago.
isn't it?
Yeah, read it.
But like the people that drink Sierra Nevada are like the crunchy hippie granola people that like.
Oh, really?
hike.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. So maybe I drive a Subaru station
Outback.
wagon, and
It's got a coexist bumper sticker.
yeah, I wear flannels, even though I've never cut down a tree in my life.
Yeah.
So
You're looking for another Woodstock to go to?
yeah, I don't know. Here we go.
That's got a hell of an aftertaste, man.
That is bitter. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's got like I get like a citrusy thing, kind of.
Very citrus.
But it's also tastes like
Old beer.
stale bread.
And don't take my review because I don't drink this shit, but
I don't
I
think.
think all IPA tastes the same. It's gross to me.
No, see, there's some IPAs that like.
That's what I'm
there's-
saying. I don't want them to take my
Right.
view
Like
and
I've had some IPAs. Like there's one
People might like this, but
from a
it's-
company down in Columbus called Brewdog, and they have this stuff called Punk IPA, and it tastes like fucking orange juice. If you could make a beer taste like orange juice, that's what this shit tastes like. I could drink 50 of these fucking.
Okay.
I would literally be dead because they're high ABV beers, but
Did you just stutter, or is that how it's pronounced?
ABV is alcohol by volume.
Oh. You said
But this is
That's rough, man.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's rough, but
It smells like dreadlocks that they haven't washed.
unwashed dreadlocks and like pineapple chutney.
You know what this reminds me of? You said hippie shit. The girls in the tree in the movie Without a Paddle.
Yeah, these.
They were the poop bags.
Any woman that drinks this beer definitely has hair on her arm.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this Dave Portnoy style.
know what that means.
You never seen the one bite everybody knows the rules thing?
Okay.
You gotta,
yeah.
you gotta give it a review, but it's 1 through 10,
Okay.
and an even number is a rookie score. So I'm giving this like a 4.6.
4.6.
4.6.
So I have to get an even number?
No, you can, but
That's
that's
4.6 is an even number.
no. I mean like a 4.
Okay.
He who always says if you give
Solid
if you
number.
give it like a 4, that's a rookie score. But if you or a 4 or 5, it's a rookie score. But if you give it like a 4.5, then
Man, I'm just I don't know that I have enough.
because like I can tell you right now on Corey's beer drinking experience, Corey and I went to a job one Saturday and it was a very big shit show. And the guy at the job was actually at a cattle farm, and these guys said, "Hey boys, we know you worked your asses off here. Have a cold beer." And they handed us a ice cold Busch Light, and it was 90 fucking degrees out that day, and it sucked ass. And to this day, that is the best beer I've ever tasted.
Yes.
And it was just a Busch Light, but it came with the experience, made that Busch Light a 10 out of 10. But this is getting a 4.6
Hence
for
why
me.
I drink Busch Light still.
Yeah, so this is a 4.6.
I think if I had to rate this, and don't take this with a grain of salt because I don't drink IPAs. I think they're gross. I think they're nasty. But that being said, man, I'm gonna go decent because it's not the worst IPA I've ever had.
It's getting better.
I'm gonna go with a 3.8
3.8, okay.
because it's not the worst IPA. I've had IPA where it's like there's sediment in the bottom of this fucking, it's just gross.
Yeah. Well, and they have one that I've actually tried from this, and it's part of this.
Oh, you've had this
not this
brand before?
Yeah, I've had Sierra Nevada before. They
Okay.
have one that's called Hazy Little Thing.
Okay.
And that one is actually really good. It also kind of tastes like a lemonade-y orange juice kind of thing. It's pretty good.
See, that might not be bad if they're actually like flavored like that, but the hops is so strong.
This tastes like the bottom of a hippie foot. So
If you could go back and look at a shoe sole
yeah,
from
if you took
Woodstock,
if you took
this would be it.
if you took a fucking Keen boot off of a hippie, their hiking boot, if you just plucked that fucker off, took their fucking long wool sock off, wring that fucker out, and then dumped a Bud Light into it, I feel like that's what this would taste.
This definitely tastes like Forrest Gump's running shoes after all them
Yeah.
years. Fuck, I can't do it, man.
So, that being said, this is probably going to be a short episode. Maybe not, because there's not going to be a lot to edit out of these
No.
things. We just fucking rambled. But,
Yeah.
that being said, thank you guys for watching.
Appreciate you tuning in again.
And you raggedy motherfuckers have a great week, and we will see you next week.
Peace out, you filthy animals.
Later.